Yo, what's up? What's up? This is Arthur again, hollering at you about my website I got coming out soon. It's called Ticket Terminator, and just wanted to give you a brief overview of how my website is going to work. We'll take you from the moment you get stopped to all of your pleadings, motions, lemons, and motions, how to address the court, what not to say on the side of the road, such as whenever you get pulled over by an officer, you turn your car off, turn all your lights on. Also, you never apologize to the officer for anything. The reason being, that's an admission of guilt. A lot of our websites won't tell you that, but we will over at Ticket Terminator. I gave you an overview in one of my other videos about how to beat a speeding ticket. And what we use is a lot of objections that the prosecutor is not prepared for. They don't expect you to know these laws. A lot of times the judge has no idea what's going on. So you have to make sure you have all your information handy so that when he asks you, well, what are you talking about, or what do you mean, you can't say, well, I got this information from Ticket Terminator, because that's considered hearsay evidence. But what you can say is, hey, based on this CFR, the state has to prove this. The state has to prove that. And most of the times they can't, because they think you're going to sit there mute and let them run through their whole case and say nothing. With my information, I would say every 2 or 3 sentences, you're objecting to something. And every case fails at its first defect. I'm not an attorney myself, but from speaking with ex-judges and high-ranking lawyers, all of them pretty much say the same thing. All you have to do is find that one flaw in their case and never let it go. Anything that they're supposed to have and they don't, they're done, finished. Like in my previous video, grade of the road. When an officer speaks in regards to the grade of the road, he is not legally qualified to testify to those matters. And as soon as he says that, you object, draws a question, or calls for a legal conclusion. The witness is unable to testify. Well, now the state has to have a competent person that's certified in that field to come in and say that the area that you received the ticket in was below 7th grade. They're not going to have that because they're not prepared for that. That's the first default in their case. And they'll usually lose because of that, because they must prove that at the time of trial. When the officer is testifying that he tested his unit, most of the times they're using laser, and that's another fault, because if the other officer isn't there to testify as to what the other officer was indicating on his unit, then they can't proceed, because one officer can't testify as to what the other officer saw. That's considered hearsay. So we have literally just tons of information that we're going to have on our website to beat their case. Thank you.